Every day one hears about the yoga. I am doing this yoga, that yoga. And the person who is not doing yoga is confused. Oh, I am not doing yoga and I also should start yoga. Unknowingly or knowingly, everyone is doing yoga. One way or the other, yoga is close to everyone's heart. Yoga is not new to anyone. We're going to know about the different types of yogas. The first one everyone knows and everyone practices is Bhakti Yoga. Bhakti Yoga. You offer the prayers to your God, whatever your faith may be. Bhakti Yoga is indulging in devotional thoughts, following a faith, offering prayers, doing meditation, doing mantra japa, recitation of chants, and pranayama, etc. Everyone is associated with this Bhakti Yoga, right? One may need to spend a minute or few minutes or more as per their choice and their focus. This develops fear in God and improves morals, ethics, and legal binding in the society. Bhakti Yoga is good for the society, for the moral enhancement, natural law and order, less or no crime at all, and benefits in citizens' welfare. This helps in understanding the various faiths and mental awakening as well, and harmonious society, harmonious living. Bhakti Yoga alone can't help humanity to survive. We need the other yogas also, like Karma Yoga, to know your duties, responsibilities, to perform them and to fulfill them. Right? Our livelihood is earned by the Karma Yoga. Right? That's the second yoga we are going to cover. Bhakti Yoga requires discipline, faith, devotion, morals, ethics, and legal binding. This is about Bhakti Yoga. And the second yoga, the important yoga, this also is part of our life. We are embracing it already. That is Karma Yoga. This is the second yoga. We are not robots, but humans with limitations. If you slip down, you may get hurt and you feel the pain. The robots do not feel the pain. Bhakti Yoga addresses uncertainties in our life. Right? You don't know what is there in your future, what's going to happen in the next minute, next moment. Right? One need to have a bit of Bhakti Yoga followed by Karma Yoga. Karma Yoga is not complete without Bhakti Yoga. You cannot work like a machine, work like a robot. We are humans. When we do anything, uncertainties are the future unknown things. Unknown fear may pop up. In our way of life, when we start doing something, we are sure to encounter the uncertainties and the worries about the future. And having Bhakti Yoga, a bit of Bhakti Yoga, helps in taking away those tensions and worries. Pray God once and seek His blessings and carry on with your Karma Yoga. This Karma Yoga is practical yogic way of living. Keeps us physically fit and mentally balanced. It is nothing but knowing your duties and responsibilities and perform them. Everyone does one or the other, learning, job, activity, or something for their livelihood. Right? Employee, a farmer, a driver, a dancer, a trader, a leader, etc. Many professions. All professions are great, and one need to perform them with respect and without any deviation in their deliverables. If you are a leader, you're supposed to fulfill the obligations and the responsibilities, fulfill the trust that is put on you by the elected people, right? A leader is elected to deliver something for his people, and any deviation in that can cause the society imbalance, right? This requires, Karma Yoga requires discipline, good health, punctuality, positive attitude, faith, focus, concentrated on their job. Of course, the morals, ethics and the legal binding is part of this Karma Yoga. In Bhakti Yoga, you are praying to the God. You are Atma and there is one Almighty, that is Paramatma. So Atma is praying the Paramatma. The next one is Jnana Yoga. At one point of time in everyone's life, a person thinks beyond the mundane life, family relations, attachments, and the wealth acquired. An individual is a drop in the ocean. The knowledge we know and we can know is a drop in the vast universe, right? Everyone appreciate that we are a small minuscule pixel in a full HD picture or something like that, right? A life is not enough to know the secrets of nature, secrets of the universe, and understand the creation and the life cycle, right? Life accomplishments may look smaller and want to pursue, explore the purpose of life. In your life, be purposeful always, right? Fully immersed in acquiring knowledge, finding answers to the queries. This is part of the Jnana Yoga. Everyone does it. It's only classification we are doing it. Everyone knows I am doing the yoga, the Bhakti Yoga, at the beginning of the day and at the end of the day, and maybe sometimes during the day even. And the Karma Yoga, that's the job you are doing, that is Karma Yoga, right? And the Jnana Yoga, you are always in pursuit of learning more, right? Learn the useful thing, not the scrap, right? Knowledge has no boundaries. It can come from anywhere, right? You go beyond your faith and meet all the intellectuals, scholars, and discuss and share your ideas with them and acquire the jnana, knowledge, right? For this, one need to have the thirst for knowledge, right? So this way, Jnana Yoga is the third yoga. And the next yoga is Raja Yoga, Sahaja Yoga. And this is the highest phase of yoga. And a person want to know about the self, the Atma, and want to get connected with the Paramatma, the Almighty. In the Bhakti Yoga, we are offering prayers to Paramatma. And this Raja Yoga seeks the connection between the Atma and Paramatma, getting union with the Paramatma. This requires less disturbance, maintaining silence, focusing on the Paramatma, stopping all the thoughts and getting to vacuum to find the secrets or the mystery of life. You may need to practice pranayama, breath control and meditation. Bhakti Yoga may give the self-confidence, right? Having assurance about the unknowns from the Almighty. Karma Yoga may give livelihood. Jnana Yoga may give the knowledge. Raja Yoga gives happiness. unveils the mystery and the purpose of life. If you know the purpose of your life and you can communicate with the Paramatma, then you will be definitely be happier than the others, right? You will be happier. The yoga ladder is not a single step ladder, but one need to step in through all the rungs of the ladder to attain Raja Yoga. So this is brief about the 4 yogas: the Bhakti Yoga, the Karma Yoga, the Jnana Yoga, and the Raja Yoga. So we'll go into the details more in the coming sessions. Bye for now.